everybody, welcome to Life at Sunny Lee. And it has been another busy week. I am not for sure how we got anything done, really. Went to church on Sunday. Monday, we went to the up north to meet the breeder and the sire of the litter of puppies that we were thinking about getting. And it turned out to be a nice visit, not too far away from here, actually. The dog, the sire, is about a 31-inch shoulder height German Shepherd, purebred. Tan and black with stock coat, means it's short coat. Very friendly, very energetic, 4 years old, but also very well behaved. Once it greeted us, it went over and laid down and didn't get up at all while we were talking until I got ready to pay for the puppy. I paid the down payment deposit for it. So we have first choice on the female. They had 5 females and 2 males, but the males were already taken. No big deal. We wanted a female anyway. So we got first choice on that. They're supposed to send pictures this Tuesday or Wednesday when they're 2 weeks old. They're send me the first bunch of pictures so I can start looking at them. And then he said he'll send pictures every 2 weeks. When they're 6 weeks old, we can go and either pick out one online or we can go up there in person. Of course, I'll go in person because I think that's important to see the puppies, how they react to each other and how they react to us. Because I think it's best if the puppy can choose you. Now, knowing my luck, they're all going to run towards me. I'm hoping just one runs towards me, and that's the one that I'll take. So that's what we're planning on in the future, and very happy about that. Making preparations, trying to decide. I bought a new crate for the cats, so I can use the crate that they're in right now, which is actually a puppy crate. Use that for the puppy, for once being potty trained, and also for a cozy spot for it to be at nighttime, for it to sleep and learn to stay in one spot at night. And also when we have to run to town or something and we can't take it, because there are places that you cannot take a dog, even a small puppy. So it will have to stay home at that time, and it will be so small it'll have to stay inside until it gets all of its shots. So it'll be placed in, we'll train it to be in the crate for up to however long, which usually takes about 4 hours when we go to town and get everything done. So we'll train it to learn to stay in the crate for that amount of time. It will not have to be in the crate very often, because the other good news this week is our prodigal son has returned. He left here about 10 years ago, and he's lived in Kentucky, Ohio, and New Jersey, and Indianapolis. And now he's decided it's time to reevaluate everything and come home and just have a little bit of downtime and then get established. He wants to get established in this area. So he's in the apartment, mother-in-law apartment that we have in the house. He's in there. So we had to move him down on Tuesday. So he was in Indianapolis, so there's been lots of trips back and forth from Indianapolis, getting him down here, getting things organized and arranged, and just on the run a lot. But I've managed to do the things I needed to get done during this time period. Got the greenhouses watered. Do not have them harvested yet. I've got sweet peppers that I need to harvest. They're ready to harvest. I've got a lot of little green tomatoes. Small ones, not the big ones, the 42-day ones, the ones that are between cherry tomato and the regular tomato. They're not quite as small as a cherry, but they're not quite as big as a regular one. They're hanging full of green tomatoes. So I have to keep up with watering on that, because you don't want to be inconsistent in the watering of tomatoes. If you do, you'll get quick growth and broken skins. And I don't like broken skins on my tomatoes. I like them to be nice and smooth and pretty. So you have to keep up with the watering on that. I do need to go out and get the weeding done. I've tried to weed when I go by, but there's some weeds out there that I need to get again. But he did, you know, his priorities. Priorities is getting, going up and getting our first choice on the puppy, making sure that's what we wanted, and getting our son moved in. Those were the priorities of this week. And the getting our son moved in is higher priority than the puppy, but the puppy came first because we didn't know he was coming home until Tuesday. So everything else has been put on the back burner since he's here. Now, I did manage to get the rest of this area. Oh, I took a spa day and got my hair cut. But I did manage to get the rest of this kitchenette, which is part of the studio apartment. Did manage to get it finished. So let's look at what we did here. Now, last week we were working in this area and got the kitchen part done. So then I got the craft area taken care of. Now this week I worked on the sewing area, got it organized, and the laundry area. And I did manage to get all the stuff off the shelves cleaned, and I did manage to get the DIY laundry detergent mixed up. As you can tell, I've got some ingredients for I can keep mixing, but I put those on the top shelf, and the stuff I use every day or whenever, you know, the iron doesn't get used every day, of course. It's mainly for sewing, but it's all organized. And the key to organizing a room that has multiple functions, like this room has 4 different functions that we use it for. We use it for cooking, we use it for crafts, we use it for sewing, and we use it for laundry. And the key to that is to organize it in zones. And I like to keep my sewing next to the laundry area. That way you can repair things quickly before you laundry them or after you laundry them. Wherever you find whatever needs to be repaired, you repair it. And all my sewing stuff is organized in there, and unfinished projects are in that little white basket. Same thing over here. There's some cleaning supplies, old rags and stuff up there. Whenever I have anything that's got a tear in it that can be used as a rag, it goes into that bin up there. And that's because my husband uses a lot of these type of rags in outside doing things. So the key is to just make sure that everything is organized in a zone and has a home. So that's mainly what we've been doing this past week. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Stay tuned the next couple of weeks for a new puppy, to meet it, and to see how the greenhouse is going, and see how this adjusting to this new lifestyle of having a third person in the house is going to go. I think it's going to go okay. It's been a little stressful getting things moved in and stuff, and all the things taken care of. But hopefully after this week, things will calm down a little, and we can just enjoy. He's still clinging in here. We have this closet over here that I still need to go through for him, because right now he's still using a lot of the stuff that's in his old room. So we're moving him. He needs to be over there so he can be more independent. So he knows that. He wants to be more independent. So hopefully we have a good week. Hopefully you have a good week. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.